Hello good YouTubers of the world, All About Nat is back with another video. How you guys doing? I'm good. I've been mad busy recently, thrifting, working, DIYing, which you'll see in a minute. I am so excited to show you these. If you follow me on Instagram, of course, you will have seen these DIY kicks already. All About Nat _ go follow me there and you will see what's going on the site High Peak Vintage Clothing before it all is shown on the channel. And also in the description below is the link to my shop, so all the vintage stuff that I am going to show you now will be going on there very soon. Just want to quickly show you, I was at a car boot today. God, feels like today's gone on forever because I was up early. As usual, forgot my flipping tripod. I forgot my tripod. Although, to be honest with you, apart from these things that I picked up, which was in the first kind of 30 minutes, it was all a bit of a letdown after that. So I will show you these quickly. These will be going on High Peak Vintage Clothing very soon. So we have a 8-year-old polo Ralph Lauren tee. There you go. It will have a bit of an iron and it will have a little bit of a wash. The thing with the car boot is, as much as it's a lot cheaper than the charity shops, obviously stuff isn't washed. So I will always wash these before putting them on the site. So these will get a wash and an iron and they will go up on the site very soon. So that is that. It's really nice classic polo tee there. And then we have next up another Ralph Lauren tee. So there we have a different type of tag. And there's the design. It is a large. And once again, you will have probably heard me say this before, I will do the pit-to-pit measurements. So it's quite accurate and you can see whether they're going to fit. Because with vintage clothing, it's very different to the newer kind of widths and lengths and chest sizes. So that is that. And then this is great. So I picked up a Screen Stars red blank tee, but not only did I pick up one, I picked up 9 others. So what I'm going to be doing with these is going to be doing my logo, the High Peak Vintage Clothing logo, on these vintage blank tees. All of these tees are brand new. They are large, and as I say, my logo is going to go on there. So those will be going on the site very soon. I'm so excited to finally give you merchandise. I've had a few people asking me about it. You know, am I going to be doing All About Nat merch? Am I going to be doing, you know, High Peak Vintage Clothing? So that is what's going to be on these t-shirts. This is the best bit. We have a red box. Now I'm annoyed with myself. So as you can see, this is the Levi's black version of the Jordan 4s. Now I'm annoyed with myself and I'll tell you why. Because I could have got these for retail. But at the time I was kind of still in a bit of a mood about the fact that they did not do the blue in my size. They only went down to a UK 6. So I was a little bit peed off by that. So I never got these. And then they've kind of grown on me. And I want to give out a massive shout out to Tina from Canada. You know who you are. Because she got these and I gave her a DM and I just wanted a bit of a review from her. Just to see whether do I want them or do I not. And as you can see, I wanted them. I only paid 25 over retail, so it's not a great deal of resale amount, but I could have gotten for retail. But anyway, so you have the lovely kind of matte red box with the Levi's logo on both sides, Jumpman on the top, Inside, because this is a GS size, you always get your little Jumpman sticker, which is cool. And then you get the blurb. Now I'll just put that there. If you want to read it, you can pause right now. And then, which is really good, you get a hang tag, which you don't normally get on GS sizes. So I'm really chuffed by that. I've got the hang tag, which I've taken off, and you will know why I've taken off the hang tag. So you get the Levi's on one side, you get the Jumpman on the other. And then, so I always wanted to do the customizing on these. I was going to do it on the blue if they'd have come out, you know, in GS sizes. So here we have, this is what I've been doing all yesterday afternoon and today. Check them out, people. So, I mean, it's not for everybody, but I'll tell you what I did to do them. If any of you guys have these and you are thinking about customizing and you like what I've done, the way I've done it is, basically I got brushes. I was going to do a time lapse, but my memory's so crap, and I was so excited about doing it, I completely forgot. I got brushes, a hard brush, wire brush, nail brush. I didn't actually use like a washing up brush. I didn't use that. What I used in the end was the wire brush, the nail brush, and a Dremel and sandpaper. Although it didn't technically need sandpaper. Oh, and scalpel. The scalpel was the most important thing. So first of all, and a little, obviously I bleach, so you need bleach, and a little plastic tray or something to put the bleach in. Rubber gloves as well. And if you've got, you know, some old clothes or whatever, that would be cool. So I bleached all over the shoe first of all. You have to be patient, which I'm not very patient, to be honest with you, but because you have to wait for it to dry. So I bleached all over the shoe, put on more than you think you're going to need, because I had to do one of the shoes again because I didn't put enough on. So I bleached all over. Once you've done what you want to do, and obviously on the back here I've kind of bleached a bit more on the spots and on the Jumpman. But obviously it's entirely up to you. This is what's so great about it. You can do it in any way you want. Then I washed it completely. I used Crepe Protect actually, and I just literally washed it all over. And then you can see, you know, the different colours. And what's great about the black is on some parts it's a little bit coppery. Can you see a bit better on that? So you can see there, it's a little bit coppery, and on the edges there. And then it's, some of it is sort of like a yellowy, sort of, yeah, but my kind of a yellowy colour. And then on others you've got white, more of a white colour. And what is great is you don't know what you're going to get, and I love the mixture of all three types of colour. Once that's all dry, I then used the scalpel and I just started basically distressing, then making holes as well. So I did that all over, and then with the Dremel, the Dremel's the best bit, because you can then take away some of the, you know, the bit of the fraying. I then went round each part of the seams with the Dremel. That actually happened once I'd washed, because I'd been using the brush. That's good as well, because obviously when you're using the brush to clean off the bleach, it actually starts the fraying process. Anyway, so then I literally went over the Dremel on the edges. I also used sandpaper and the scalpel on the tag there to distress that a bit. And I did that, obviously I did that on both. And to be honest with you, I am so pleased with how these have come out. Really pleased. Let me know in the comments. What do you think of this? What do you make of it? I am super pleased. Really pleased. I love the gum soles as well on this shoe. I love the gum soles. So yeah, it's come out great. And I tell you something, it's such a good experience doing it. I loved it. Obviously there's the tag on that one. I just loved it. I really loved doing it. I am tempted to get the SBs, the Nike SBs, the Biggie and Tupac edition that came out recently. I'm so tempted to get the Biggie because I was quite a big fan of him back in the day, and they are a blue denim. I'm so tempted to sort of get my hands on those and distress them. It'd be so good. Anyway, yeah, so there you go. That's what I wanted to show you at the start of this video. Let me know again in the comments, what do you think of those? Have you distressed your pair if you have them? And also, if you have, DM me on Instagram. I would love to see what you've done with yours. Be really good. Anyway, so on to the main part of this video that you have clicked on for, I presume, is the teaser. So we are imminent when it comes to the start of the fall winter 18 Supreme season. We are so close to it now. So to get us all in the mood, I thought I would tell you my all-time favourite top 5 Supreme tees. So just before we go into those, this is the teaser. We have the dragon jacket. I'm really looking forward to seeing how much they've rolled this pattern out, because I love Oriental dragons. I love the artwork of them. If you've been a fan of Maharishi back in the day, they were all over it when it came to the dragons, and I am so excited to see what more they have to show. That jacket I think is brilliant. I love that jacket. It's been a bit 50-50 in how people have, you know, taken to it, but for me personally, I think it's a great piece, and I can't wait to see what more they have with this collection. So let me know in the comments, what did you think of the teaser? You know, as I say, I love it, but what do you think? Right, okay, so these top 5 is in no particular order, to be honest. I love them all, but I've just listed randomly. So the first one I'm going to show you is the Stussy tee. Now these are all from the book. They're all from this book right here. So they are ranging from, you know, the late 90s through to the early 2000s. All this, you know, all the 5 that I've picked. The Stussy tee that they collaborated with. As you know, if you've been following me from the very start, Stussy and Supreme are, you know, probably my all-time favourite brands, along with Nike. And when they collaborated on that together, using the typeface of Stussy, using the world famous of Supreme, couldn't go wrong. Love that t-shirt. What do you guys think of it? As a fan of the two brands, it was just a brilliant tee. These are 5 t-shirts I really want to get back in my collection. I did have a couple of them, no longer have them, but I do want to get that one back. Then on to number 2. Number 2 is the Boys in the Hood t-shirt. Now, for the main reason that it's one of my all-time favourite films, that along with Menace to Society, but I prefer the typeface of Boys in the Hood to the Menace to Society, the collaboration they did. So I will put that in there. You know, Menace and Boys in the Hood, those are fantastic films, along with Juice. If you haven't seen them, go and see them. If you like your sort of your gangster, you know, type East Coast, West Coast type films, you have to go and see those films. They are brilliant. And then number 3 we have, oh, my love, popcorn. I love the popcorn tee. Once again, I am so gutted that I don't have this anymore, but this colourway especially, the teal and the red popcorn, oh, I just love this t-shirt. To me, it kind of screams Supreme. I love the sort of playfulness of it, the colours. Yeah, I can't really say anymore. It's just fantastic t-shirt. And then at number 4 we have Lowdown magazine. They collaborated with Thomas Marecki, I think his name is, Maroc. He did the typeface for this t-shirt. Now, once again, I have been a fan of Lowdown magazine. I have a ton in a box somewhere. I used to collect that magazine back in the, you know, the sort of the early 2000s. I worked in a shop that was next door to Magma Books. If you are from the UK, you will know Magma Books. They are fantastic. And they sold that magazine and you used to get it every month. And I have met Maroc himself at an exhibition in Manchester a few years back. Well, quite a few years back now. And I have a signed Lowdown t-shirt somewhere, which if I find it I will show you. Yeah, so needless to say, that's on the list because I love Lowdown, I love Supreme, I love Maroc, and yeah, there's nothing more I need to say about that. And then finally, number 5, the Barbara Kruger t-shirt. Once again, there's no real reason to explain this. This is where the Supreme box logo came from. Barbara Kruger. I've seen a couple for sale recently. The price is crazy. But yeah, I would love to get it. I would love to get it, but I'm not really willing to pay that kind of money for a t-shirt. But yeah, that's where Supreme started. That's where they got their inspiration, and that to me, you know, historically is Supreme. So those are the 5 t-shirts that I love. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of that? And also, you know, what's your 5 historically? Choose your 5 t-shirts from when you started to like Supreme, when you started to buy Supreme. Let me know the 5 that you like, because, you know, we all started to like Supreme in all, you know, lots of different eras and lots of different times. So let me know in the comments, yeah, your 5 t-shirts that you like. There's quite a lot of things that you need to let me know in the comments. Bit of work for you guys. So yeah, there we have it. That's today's video. I know it's gone on a little bit longer than I wanted to, but I was quite excited to show you those things, to show you my custom Levi's, and also to get in the mood for the new season of Supreme. I cannot wait. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel and give me a like and a share. That would be brilliant. Anyway, and all about that. We'll see you on the next one. Keep it real, guys.